Okay, hello, hi, how is everybody doing? Okay, I'm doing some free readings for anyone who is interested in that. Count me in, got you. Beautiful summertime. I like your name. Okay, can you hear me okay? Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Thank you. I thought so too. I took it over this past weekend. It's so beautiful. The trees. Awesome. Okay. B. What's up, B? Let's get you in. You are in. Alright. It's gonna be a short list today. Just 10 people. If you would like to opt out for a typed reading, I can definitely type your reading if you would like a typed reading. Otherwise, they will be spoken unless otherwise specified. In summertime, you can just craft your message and post it whenever you're ready. I'm doing good. How are you, B? Good to see you. Hi, Jojo. Good to see you, too. I had a great birthday weekend. It was a lot of fun. Ooh. Got the chills for some reason. Not in a bad way, though. It was like a good chills. What you call the chills when they're good? Is there a word for that? Okay, so summertime, you can go ahead and post. It's so hot. Thank you, B. A man keeps hiding in silence. He doesn't break up and he doesn't stay in the relationship. Right. I will try some more to save our couple. Right. And then can I check if there's good chances? Okay. Okay, let's look into this for summertime. Are there, if, okay, check if there are good chances. Right, so he's not fully present in tiger butterfly. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm okay now. My man keeps hiding in silence. He doesn't break up and he doesn't stay in the relationship. He'll try some more to save our couple. Okay. No, you're good, summertime. Got you. Are there good chances for summertime? Let me shuffle a little bit more. Okay, so the cards are saying that there are good chances here. It looks like this person they're stuck on something. What's it have to do with? Work? Conflict at work? I feel like this person's grown a little weary when it comes to work and like some particular relationships, not necessarily just with you. I do see that you do have good chances. It's really important for you in this situation, or it raises your chances to say exactly like what it is you want. there's like a boundary that has to be made to kind of like lay down. It's not necessarily laying down the law, because this is more emotionally in tune. This is saying to like stay true to yourself. Don't get bent out of shape or let this like change who you are or anything like that. So it's not necessarily laying down the law, but it's standing firm in how you feel and in your self-love. Like, this is what I need, you know, this is what I need from you type energy. And I do see that this person loves you. I feel like you're carrying a lot of the burdens in the connection, and I feel like maybe you said this to him or you voiced this to him. We had a sort of argument and he changed completely. He used to be obsessed with me, so it was completely unexpected. There was something that, like, you communicated, like, something you were struggling with in the relationship, or like a burden, like, where you were like, maybe like you needed help with something. Looks like you needed help with something. And I see a switch in energy. With him having to do with an insecurity of his. Let me see. I do see the chances being high. Yeah, I do see that there's a chance to work on this. But it's saying to like, oops. Yeah, it's saying to like, okay, what it's saying is to really tune into yourself emotionally. I feel like there's been like lots of like high pressure, like high stress, or like just like emotions going on. Maybe like a lot of like fiery energy, or some ego getting involved. And this is saying to kind of recollect yourself and let this person really wants to know that like you want them. And this person really wants to know what they like, what can they like, what is it that you want? And depending on what that is will determine whether they kind of reinvest emotionally or if they kind of check out. Okay, so it's just like really important to be in this, just to, you know, do some self-love, you know, do like a face mask or like a bath, stuff like that, and really get out of this kind of like tense, like weighed down energy. Kind of slow down a little bit is what the cards are saying, and nurture yourself. All right, that's what I have for you, Summertime. Okay, 7 spots open. Okay. B, you can go ahead and post your question, B. Oh, you're welcome. Let me know if that resonates. If you have any anything that's confusing or doesn't make sense, just let me know. I'll pull a clarifier. For B, let's see. What's coming for B this week? What's coming for B this week? Firefly, what's up, girl? Let me put you on. Let me put you on. for B? What's coming for B this week? I think it's going to be a pretty smooth week. Let's see if anything stands out. Huh. Okay, I think you might be worried about some type of tension at work. Or someone who you're connected to who like comes back from work really tense or like in a bad mood. Or maybe this is just people who are in bad moods at work. There might be some like fear of toxicity coming in. Let's see what they say about that. Yeah, they say that you need the truth about something. About a lady. Looks like your spirit guides are happy about you. Yeah, it's not okay. Fair enough. It's not work. I wasn't getting like work, but it was like someone else who's worried about work. So are you not worried about someone else who's worried about work? Is there someone else that you're concerned about when it comes to their work or money? Okay. I see she's pretty. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I saw that with the Five of Pentacles. You might be concerned that that like until that resolves itself, there'll be like communication issues or just like I feel like you really want to lift her up, you know, but maybe it's just kind of what's this saying? Yeah. It's saying maybe you want to like lift her up and support her, but like you need to, you know, watch out for your own interests and your own finances and stuff like this. It's saying just to like be patient almost. I don't know. This is interesting. Is this like really? I feel like you might be like really concerned about her. Because I'm getting a tower, but I'm not sure if like. I feel like you're avoiding like creating drama. Like you don't want to create drama with her. This is really coming up strong in your energy, but it's not the main energy. This is saying to like, don't worry, like she'll be okay. All right, what's coming this week? Yeah, I feel like things, the connection is okay right now. So yeah, I think you're in a good place, but I don't want to keep reaching out. Oh, okay, yeah. I think you're in a good place right now. I feel like any more might kind of like make her feel some type of way, you know. I feel like once she kind of gets settled in, things will quote go back to normal, you know. The balance and the connection will restore. Okay, so let's see the main energy here. What's coming? Okay, actually. The world and the strength. Let me tune into this really fast and see what this is saying. Hi, PUBG. I like pug. What's that called? PUBG. I used to play that game on my phone. Okay. But who's that spirit? Nah, I'm from the Midwest, Chicagoland. Excuse me. Okay. This is interesting. Okay, so I see you work coming this week. A new project is coming this week. I see an unexpected opportunity coming in work, and I think you're gonna really like it. I think you're gonna make a little bit more money, or you're going to be able to save up for something that you've been wanting to save up on, save up for. This could be at work, or this could be having to do in your in your community, or like a club you're a part of, or something like that. It could also be the case. I'm also seeing like getting your hands dirty this week. I see you getting your hands dirty this week. You might possibly be taking a trip to a building or some type of like architecture. This is interesting. It feels like church, but it doesn't have to be church, but it can like feel like that to you. You know what I mean? Like a sanctuary, like a you might go to a location that you really are resonates with you and inspires you creatively. Yeah, I feel like disappointments are, yeah, there might be some disappointments from the past, but there's definitely new unexpected opportunities, and you will be busy. I don't know what this getting your hands dirty is. I wonder what you do. I don't know if you work in the garden or something like that. Excuse me. Okay, this is saying that yeah, it's pretty steady this week. I see like a motivation to, there's a desire to want to stay inside, and that could be due to many different factors. Maybe it's the heat, maybe, who knows, probably the heat or something like that. The cards are saying that this week is going to be kind of introspective for you, since it is kind of low. It's an opportunity to kind of assess your situation. You will be saving a lot as well, like your money, and also you'll have a lot of time to kind of think before something's gonna pick up. Something's gonna begin this week and pick up later, but in between you're gonna have this time, and you might be tempted to stay home. This is saying to get your body moving. That once you get it going, it's gonna feel really good. This is saying here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. There is a disappointment, but it moves straight to an opportunity. So it makes me think that the disappointment's from the past here. Like there's something here that you weren't sure was going to happen, but then there's like new business opportunities that happen here. There will be a decision that you'll have to make. Okay. And that's you saving, getting your hands dirty. Yeah, it's the same to keep busy. There might be someone that you're working with that you don't trust as well here, because I just pulled the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords can kind of be an evil person sometimes. So, yeah, you might what's this about over here? Okay. Yeah, no, I see you standing your ground. Yeah, something, you're gonna have new opportunities this week, and you will be making more money and, like, saving your money. It's not gonna be, like, a huge windfall, but it's going to be enough for you to get a few things. Yeah. Waiting for it to cool down. Yeah, I gotcha. What's gonna happen after the World card? Was there a disappointment last week? Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of work coming up. That's what I saw. There's gonna be a new project starting soon. You're gonna like be able to, like, you're gonna have to save your money as well, but you're going to be able to save. They'll be making a little extra money, and you'll have that time because it looks like next week you're gonna be busy. Next week looks like it's going to be busy for you. So at the end of the week, yeah, I think if it is has, I wasn't sure if it had to do with work or love necessarily, like a work relationship or love, but it seems like it wasn't really emphasized for the energy coming towards you. It looks like work kind of makes you forget about it, and it helps. I think in this new opportunity, unexpected opportunity, will kind of help you heal a little bit. And when you, yeah, and there is a warning about spending too much time alone and letting some like nervous tension building up. I see you getting your hands dirty though. I don't know if that's like yard work or something, or like physical exercise. I think you'll want to exercise, but you'll feel like I don't want to at the same time. Yeah, I feel like at the end of the week you're gonna be wanting to spend money too on some things that you need. But I'm not really seeing a guy right now. It looks like you're going to be focused on other things this week. The next week, it looks like you're going to be pretty busy. Yeah, you're going to be moving forward from anything that's kind of made you feel down in the dumps, or kind of like a little like, made you feel like hurt, you know. Anyone that's kind of bruised your ego or anything like that. I see energy moving fast, and physical exercise is really going to help you. And I'm telling you, there's this opportunity. There's a new project, more work, and more money being saved. It's really going to help you clear your mind. Okay. Yeah, and that's also a metaphor. So it could be a metaphor, getting your hands dirty, doing some like shit that you really need to get done, stuff like that, getting sweaty, working out. But like I said, I see you considering, or maybe like art or something, like a paint project, or like doing tie-dye, baking, cooking, baking, something like that. But like I said, you're gonna be torn whether to do nothing, or to do something. And your spirit guides are definitely encouraging you to do something. It'll pay off, and it'll kind of prepare you for next week. All right, everyone who's coming in, hey, hello, I'm going to add you to the free list. So I have PUBG. I'm from, yeah, I already answered that, didn't I? Okay. Then elephant. B, elephant. See you, Jojo, got pretty in pink. All right, please, elephant, I'd love to hear back from you. Let me know how your this week is for you. The feedback really helps me get better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 3 spots open. And I'm looking for Sierra Metzger. I'll take inspired action. Oh, I love that. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you, B, for coming in. Love to see you. Okay. What are T's thoughts and feelings towards me currently? We're in no contact currently because he lashed out on me for no reason. Any messages from him? Let's see. Okay. T, thoughts and feelings for T to Jojo, please. Hey, Devon, yeah, absolutely. Jojo, just like I also got the your spirit guides are happy about what you're doing, how you're dealing with your emotions. I got this energy for B2. It looks like you're just really kind of rolling with the punches and like kind of riding the wave. And it looks like you're being really smart. Your self-love, you've cultivated some really good self-love, even though emotionally it feels like a mess. You probably would never say this, but your spirit guides see it, and they want to commend you for dealing with the mess so well. Yeah. The sun, I'm getting like sun breaking through the clouds energy in the middle of the deck. Yeah, but you've really stabilized your emotions. Looks like you have a lot of the elements in your life in a good place right now. I see you in a generally, whether Whether you think so or not, I see that you're in a good place, and your guides are celebrating you for that. V, you're funny. I almost forgot to ask. Hey, revenge comes. I'm not against revenge as a concept. I'm against revenge as an energy. To be revengeful, revenge is to me, revenge is sweet when you don't even try to, and it kind of just happens perfectly, because sometimes the emotion of revenge kind of holds us back, and we might get our revenge, but it's never as satisfying as it being how do I call that? Like a prize more than the goal. Because the goal is to win. One of the prizes for that, or one of the benefits, is revenge. But that's not the main emotion here. Because that's just gonna hurt you. Yeah, karma can be fun to work with. That way it doesn't work against us in the future. All right, got you, Devon. So yeah, I see. B, you're still here. Great. I hope you heard that. I got similar energy for JoJo, so I'm loving that for us. That's great. Okay. Thoughts and feelings. Okay, so he's focused on work. Okay, this person... okay. Okay. JoJo. Do you... Okay, just help me figure out what this is. Do you work or go to school with this person? Like, how do you typically interact with him? Hey, Kaylee, of course. I think you made it, yeah. Okay. I'm seeing 3 people in a room. But it's not like a third-party situation. Were you guys, like, at, like, a gas station? This is me just, like, throwing... Tell me if this is wrong. Gas station? Were you ever at a gas station with her? Or, like, got a drink from... What is it? Convenience store? Walmart? Okay. Then meditation. Alright, so I think the list is closed now. Yeah, just wait for your turn. Okay. Okay, so what are they thinking? So they're feeling like they are standing their ground. Why am I hearing that Justin Bieber, like, you know, it's not what's he what's that thing? Like it's not something like I'm standing on business. Like that's just kind of how it feels with I usually don't see that. This is why I was wondering if like you went to a gas station or something. I was just curious if that had anything to do with anything. But I will get to that here in a second. Okay. So, yeah, he feels like he has to, like, protect a goal that he has, standing on business about a goal that he has. There's a goal that he has, and then let me just decode this. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I'm getting, like, this is about money. Like, I'm just getting, like, a lot of, like, money, or, like, financial or, like, work-related energy here. Or about, like, give and take. Or, like, the balance of things. Like, one person feels like they're giving more than the other. Maybe I feel like you were doing better than them financially. You know, no one's, like, better than anyone else. I feel like your energy is a lot more calm, because I feel like you're really stable, but, like, he doesn't see how hard you're, like, working to, like, balance things. And it's not just your money. Like, you have to balance, like, your, like, how you, like, your emotions and stuff, like, day to day. And, like, you would never be able to, it doesn't show, kind of like you would never be able to tell, or, like, you're not, it's like you're kind of just, like, balanced in life. But I feel like this person's working really hard, but they're waiting for an opportunity, and they're, like, protecting, like, their energy right now, because they feel like they need more, I don't know if it's, like, help from other people, and, like, they don't want you, I think, like, they're just being a little sensitive about their situation. They see you, like, being more stable than them. And I feel like I keep saying you lay down the law. I almost wanted to say that before, but it's like, I feel like you were, like, so you were kind of chill about it. You're like, you like mentioned something. I don't know if, like, I'm getting, like, a birthday present, or, like, there's, like, something that you gave him. Does he owe you something? Does he owe you money? He does owe me. He owes you money. He's standing on business. What I mean, he's standing on business about, like, protecting his, like, goals, or maybe, like, protecting his how do I want to say that? He's protecting his goals that he hasn't reached yet. So he feels like the underdog, and he doesn't want to be, like, undermined or something. So he's, like, protecting, like, his dignity, his integrity. You know, there's some ego involved a little bit. And he feels like he's not ready for something. He's not ready yet. And I feel like there's been, like, a few, it might not be just you. I think there's actually at least one other person that's trying to work with him on something to do with finances. I feel like he's emotionally overwhelmed for sure. Hey, Aisha, I'm so sorry the list is closed, and if you would like a reading tonight, definitely feel free to check out the description and donate. He doesn't give me anything at all. He doesn't do anything for me. Excuse me. And when I stopped, he cussed me out and got rude and aggressive, and I'm just waiting on my money currently. Oh, it's kind of coming back to me. Sorry. Excuse me, in this situation. So, yeah, I don't know if he called you, like, bougie or something, like, you don't, like, I don't know, like, B-word, or, I don't know. I see him cussing you out, as you saw. He's emotionally tense, but he's, yeah, what's he protecting? He's protecting this Ace of Cups. His emotions. This is really just him feeling a little insecure. Yeah. And I see you taking it really well, so props to you. You were probably just, like, stunned, shook. I see you looking good, though, so fuck him. He's looking all messy as hell. Let me see if I can get any more energy. Ooh, a lie. So he might, yeah, he's protecting this new energy. Okay, I'm getting more of the detail of why he freaked out. So I feel like he might be he might be receiving help, but he doesn't really like his options or something here. His options are like who's able to help him. And I don't think this is just you. Like I was getting, there's other people here who might be giving him ideas and stuff. And he might have lied to you about him working. And I see him being really very much all up in his ego. And it's not just to you. I see that there's some attachments to power that he has, or like attachments to like feeling like he's on top here. So there's some arrogance for sure. Like feeling like like the world owes him something, or that like he should be a leader, or like he got ripped off, or like things aren't fair, or like he's helped people in the past. I also see it, there's so much fire. He's not really good at communicating right now, which I'm sure you experienced that. He's very in his ego and it's really taking over. And I see him lying to you about how far along he is in like a process to do with work, either saving money or getting a new job. And he's making up excuses and avoiding the situation. Yeah, he's being manipulative by trying to get to where he wants to go by any means necessary. Yeah. Yeah, be careful of this person for sure. Let's see. I know this is what you asked, but I'm gonna because that was all good and dandy, but let's see for advice for you. How should she deal with this baby of a person? That was them. I'm not really seeing him thinking much. I think he's basically thinking evil thoughts. He's like there's just some like negativity that he's thinking. He's thinking about like, it's very petty energy, it's very insecure energy. He's basically thinking and like rewriting history, like changing the story in his head. I honestly think it's better that you don't know this, which is probably why Spirit didn't say it at first. Sometimes Spirit likes to protect us from things that aren't really helpful. But this is definitely saying that he is kind of a bastard. And he's not really thinking good thoughts. It's very weird because I feel like he still feels passionately towards you. And because he's so insecure and being so petty, and I feel like he's also thinking that he's given you something in the past. I don't know what this is. I'm getting he's a little bit delusional about it. Like it wasn't as big of a deal. It was a much bigger deal to him than it is to in reality. It looks like he's very much trapped in his own kind of perspective. He's kind of a little weird. He thinks he did. I don't know what this is. I feel like it's like emotionally, or he showed you something. Like this isn't like money or, yeah. I'll show you. This isn't like, it's like companion, like I was there for you or something. Like this isn't money or anything. And like honestly, I feel like he's like blind for sure to the truth. So I'm not even sure if you could figure out what this is, but in his head it makes sense. I don't even think this is very manipulative, really petty. I don't even think he believes he did a lot, but he's telling himself that he did. Or he's telling him, this is weird. Yeah, he thinks that you should have walked away. Oh. That's what it is. Yeah, he feels like you should have walked away. And he's feeling like, I gave you what I gave you, and you didn't walk, you stayed. Oh, this person sucks. Like, you're the one that stayed. Yeah, I see that. I feel like you gave him a lot of love, actually. And I feel like that's benefited him a lot, too. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting for you, love. Alright, any advice for JoJo? Yeah, it's saying the worst is over. Why does he think I should have left? He feels like... Like, you should have seen the red flag. This is really toxic. Yeah. Does he acknowledge that he's a bad person? I feel like he gives himself excuses. Like, he tricks himself. I think he's blind to it. So if you want to know, will he give you your money back? That's like the real question here. Will he? One more card. It's like he knows he's a bad person. He doesn't care. He feels like he doesn't care. Like, he knows. The cards here are saying that he's gonna give you something. 10 of Swords. Interesting. It's like he's like stalling right now. I see him stalling, but I do see him paying you with the Sun. Yeah, I do. And he'll pay you back, and then you'll wonder if, like, there's still a chance between you or something, or he will. If it's not you, then he will. Yeah. I think he's, like, in a bad spot, and I feel like he sees himself as, like, a good person who, like, can't be a good person right now because they're struggling. Like, they feel like they're a victim of circumstances, that there were issues in their past, like little tiny issues in their past happened to them, and they felt like it wasn't fair to them, and they feel like a victim to circumstances. And because of that, they've had a really hard time of taking control over their circumstances. And I feel like they've felt like emotionally overwhelmed as well, and I feel like they've kind of stooped low. I feel like other people were stooping low, and they kind of stooped low as well. That makes sense then, JoJo. You're welcome, hon. I'm so sorry you're going through this. It did? Okay. You know, yeah, not good energy. Honestly, that Eight of Swords is a nasty card. And it came out more than once for him. He convinces himself that he's Like, he feels like he has to be a bad person. Yeah. Like, so it's that mentality. Yeah, it's very low. Firefly Magic, are you here? Yeah. Should JoJo have any sympathy for him? Okay, Firefly. And this is saying, if you want to be spiritual about it for your own good, practice forgiveness, wish for his healing, and that's it. Keep your distance. But that's important for your own healing eventually. I mean, it took me years to do that with somebody that I thought, or who is fucking evil. It took me years, but once I finally did forgive them, but I mean, I was dating them for a long time, so maybe it won't be as hard, you know. But he did take your money, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm not here to be the judge and jury. All I'm saying is, eventually, it took me years though, but when I did, it was great. No, I was just joking. What? Alright. Alright. What happened? Sorry, I'm eating my vitamins. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. Work things are so weird. That I've so many situations I've been at work. Devon. Looks like there's 3 other people ahead of you after Firefly. Okay, but if they're not here and you are, then you'll go. Or you'll go, you know. Yeah. And if you like to skip the line, you can definitely do that. It's $5. It's in the description. Okay, so what happened? So, oh no, she throws herself at him constantly until he gives in. That's crazy. Alright. Alright, let's see. One card really wants to come out. Okay, there you are. Third party situation. 3 of Swords, third party situation, third party situation. Everyone knows it. Oh god. Okay. That must be her, right? I don't think they've gone all... Okay. There's someone here who... Well, okay, I'm assuming this is her. Who's being really kind of reckless or like... trying to like shine through the competition. Like she thinks it's like a competition to get to him. And I see him very much holding back his energy with the Four of Pentacles. So he's holding back. She's very much will do whatever it takes. The weird thing is the Hierophants here. Yeah. I feel like if you show that you didn't want him anymore, maybe not. That's another question. Like, if you showed it, then she wouldn't either, or wouldn't want him anymore. But for whatever reason, with the Hierophant, I feel like they haven't, like, quote unquote, gone all the way. Or anything like that, at least recently. I feel like there's too many people in between them. I feel like she feels like he's like, that she's like bigger than him, or like tougher, stronger, like more, has more energy than him, or something. I feel like she might have. Ooh. What is this? Let me clarify. So she's very competitive. She gotta win. Did think that make him look less desirable? What? You thought that made him look? You feel he looks less desirable to you? You mean? Clarify all of these. What has happened between them? Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see something physical. They might have like bumped into each other. I'm getting like she's like purposefully. Huh. This is weird. I feel like she's like grabbed him or something. But I feel like he was closed off to it, and like they randomly bump into each other. But I feel like they definitely haven't done anything like all the way. But he feels very closed off. This is also giving like hard energy, but I don't usually. Like I'm getting like weird, like maybe like a handy. I'll show you what I'm looking at. Like this is him for sure. This is her energy. There's a lot of people in between them that's making her want to get to him and makes him hold back. But I feel like she might have like touched him inappropriately. Oh, okay, right. Because I'm seeing it might not just be you. And that's why I was like, oh, maybe not. Because I'm seeing like, she feels like there's all these people that like wants to get a hold of him or something. Oh, yeah, sure. That's how I feel. Just to like see how big he was or something. Weirdly. Because this person's like sizing up, like checking out this wand to see if it's like suits them. Is what that's about. And it's like really like playful, like innocent, like, oh, I'm just, whatever, like, oh, like, this reminds me of like a kid like wanting to grab onto something, like whatever. But look at him, he's like praying. He's like whatever, he's like praying any thoughts away. Like he does not yeah, he's being religious here. He's godly over here, holding back. Yeah. He's like, I sleep alone. I feel like this card, though, she at least she says things that are suggestive. Suggestive is the word. But I feel like she might have grabbed on to his downstairs. And that might have been all that has happened. Because he seems pretty... I feel like if she did that, he definitely, like, recoiled. Like, he didn't, like, play along or was, like, into it. I feel like he held back. Sex. Oh, this could be messages as well. The Page of Wands can be messages. But I'm also getting mixed signals. I feel like they've had conversations that weren't necessarily sexts. I feel like they were more flirty. And I feel like she said something about him holding back. She, over text, said something like, why are you holding back? Like, you're giving me mixed signals. Like, are you into me or are you not? And I feel like he just doesn't really give her much. He kind of tries to keep it professional or something. Or, like, tries to keep it cool. So he knows that he wants her. Or that she wants him. And I feel like he kind of likes letting her down. Like, he kind of likes bruising her ego. Like, he likes withholding from her. And, like, putting her back into her feminine energy. He definitely sees her very much in, like, this masculine, fiery energy. Which isn't a bad thing, but he likes to reject or making her feel like bruising her ego and putting her in her feminine energy. Yeah, there's something here about, like, him, like, withholding or speaking on, like, his values and morals or something. There's something spiritual going on, but this doesn't have to be, like, spiritual. This can be, like, his own inner compass, his own values, and speaking on that. Be like, this is him being like, oh, like, it's at work, like, that's not, like, that's against the rules, or I don't know exactly. I'm not channeling directly today. I don't have the energy, but I definitely see her speaking her truth, being outrageous and boisterous, and, saying whatever she wants to say, and also speaking her truth about him being holding back and his mixed signals, and, like, are you into it? Are you not? Like, how big are you? And I feel like she might have touched his downstairs, and if she did do that, then he kind of recoiled. He was like, he pulled back. He does. He does. And I feel like he's healing as well. But there is, I say that the toxic, if you can even call that, if you can even call it that, is that he likes putting her back into her feminine energy. It's just kind of funny. Yeah. PUBG, are you here? PUBG. Yeah, with him, that's curious. What would he do? Huh. Yeah, no, he did not want to take it outside of work, if you know what I mean, with her. Which is interesting. I feel like, yeah, it is a power play. I think I saw you say that. I would agree with that. He probably, let me see why, because you must be, let's see. PUBG, Elephant, are you here? Elephant? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he saw you having more feminine energy. Even if you've been in your masculine energy, which is great. Like, in control of your shit, you can speak up and whatever, be tough and, get to work. I feel like there's more balance with you. Less, like, forwardness. Like, you don't chase as much. Which I feel like made him more comfortable with you. Yeah, I don't see that happening with her. Yeah, because you were more receptive. She's kind of more like, she would like rub her junk on him. So, yeah. Yeah, Devin, I think you, okay, well, never mind. We have Elephant. Elephant, go ahead and post. Yeah. Yeah, he likes reminding her of like how to attract guys. I feel like she might have gotten the wrong, I don't know. She might just be coming on a little too strong. And he likes reminding her how to, you know, feel, yeah. he, I don't think he's trying to teach her a lesson, but I think she is learning from him or being reminded of some things. He feels stuck between a rock and a hard place. And even if he does feel, he holds back. All right. Yeah, I don't think he likes that very much. I think it, like, maybe at first he did, but when he realized that she only has like one speed, I think it kind of, he was just like, what's going on with her? All right, general please for Elephant. Yeah, very competitive energy. I think he sees, he's kind of funny. He kind of makes me giggle. Guys, I love, I think guys better than girls. Just kidding, I love girls. All right. Elephant. A general please for Elephant. Oh, you're so very welcome. Firefly, keep me updated. Okay, this is for Elephant. Okay, Elephant, I see you are moving from a very heart-centered place. I think you're going with the flow and but like your own inner flow. Not like the outside flow, but like you're finding your own inner flow. And because you're doing that, you're syncing up with the world around you in a really beautiful way. Oh, interesting. That's like the rules and stuff. Yeah, he was definitely bringing that up. Yeah, I don't think she knows how to keep a secret very well, and he kind of thinks that she's an idiot. All right. Elephant. Yeah, I see you really connecting to your inner flow here, and being like really in tune with like the energy that you're putting out into the world. And the coolest thing about that, Elephant, is that someone new is coming in. I see someone coming towards you. Someone out of the blue is going to be coming towards you. And because you're in this place of like whatever, there's a really good energy that you can share with this person, regardless of where it goes. Really enjoying the unfolding, really enjoying the connection in the moment. And the best part is that you'll know exactly, you won't question in your, like, you'll be able to read this person's energy really well, like there's gonna be no question about it. You'll be able to tell what's in this person's cup, what they're offering you, and if it's any good or not. Followed by the Ten of Swords. Interesting. So you might find that whatever this person is offering you is a whole, wait a minute, it's something that you've been waiting for. Okay, so this person is going to tell you something. Did you fight? What is this, Elephant? I feel like you got into a fight about something with someone in the past, or a disagreement, or like you didn't see eye to eye with somebody in the past. What the fuck? Hold on. Is this the same person coming back with the truth that you've been waiting for? Hold on. Is this the same? That's what I want to know. Is this the same person or a different person? Someone watching you. Okay. Oh, it's loading. Okay, I'll give it a second. In the meantime, I'll put this picture back. It is? Okay. Be careful of whoever's coming towards you. Again, I feel like because you're in this, in your own flow, like you're able to see what where people are coming from based on their words. Like it's just like gonna be like, it's not that you're more suspicious of people, but it's like you're just more aware of the truth. Yeah, I feel like someone's gonna try to offer you something, and I feel like you've been waiting for this person to come towards you, but you're going to be getting from this person like what you didn't know you wanted, like more than what you wanted. Like you're gonna, because like this person's going to tell you something, like some information you wanted to hear, but you're also going to like level up. I don't know what this hidden thing is necessarily. It is a decision about a thief. Someone stole something from you. Money related, but it has more to do with, I feel like someone took something from you that they thought was just like a thing, you know, but they didn't realize like how, like what it actually meant to you, like what it means to you. What is that, elephant? Does that make sense? It's like this person's gonna show their true colors. You're gonna be able to read them. You're gonna be able to get like some truth out, like justice. You're gonna be able to like, if this person has like come up like they have an advantage over you, or like they undermined you. They like betrayed you, stole from you, undermined you in some way, and thought that they could get away with it. Like you're gonna be able to, they're gonna be coming towards you again. Like they can't get enough. I don't know. This person, I feel like you're going to, yeah. It's almost like a small justice moment, in a way. It seems like someone's been mirroring you. Oh, yeah, this is a good thing. No, it's more like, I feel like you wanted, like, the truth from this person. But I feel like you're going to get more out of it because you're going to be getting justice. Like, because of where you are at in your life, it's going to, the turnout is going to be better than you expected because you are so, it's like you stopped people pleasing or something. It's like you stopped like mirroring people, or it's not necessarily mirroring people, maybe a part of that. But I feel like you had like a chain, like you recognized something, or like you saw a truth in something. And this can be just in life in general, like you had like a moment of clarity, you know, like a breakthrough, and saw into like the heart of the matter. And I feel like when this person comes to you with whatever, you're going to be able to, you're like more prepared now. Like I'm going to be able to communicate clearly to this person. Okay, elephant? In a way that you weren't able to. Maybe out of people pleasing or like wanting something. There's something that you healed recently. And you're going to be passing some test from the universe coming in through this Knight of Cups, elephant. It's something you've been waiting for. Yeah, it's like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Okay, and again, this could be serious, elephant, like as serious as someone actually taking shit from you, or this can be someone just like playing games with you, you know, or trying to, take your time, or anything like that. It could be lighthearted, or it could be like something serious, So, either way, I see you leveling up. That would be like a full length reading. Okay, Pretty in Pink, you can post your question. Alright, Tiger, I'll put you on there. Okay, you're irritated? Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna be doing Pretty in Pink, and then I'll get to yours. Is Kay still interested in me romantically? Is Kay still interested in me romantically? Is Kay still interested in Pretty in Pink romantically? Is Kay still interested in Pretty in Pink romantically? I'm just seeing like these three young girls, I don't know, like high schoolers or whatever, like walking across the street. And they all kind of dress the same, which is interesting. Hi, Devon. What would you say? I missed it. The Magician. Okay, what's this saying? I feel like this person's pretending to not be interested, but they're actually trying to make this happen. He was concerned because you skipped me. Oh, okay. Devon, you can post your question. Yeah, Tiger just donated, but post your question really quick. Is Kay still interested in me romantically? I feel like they actually are. They just are wanting to throw you off. Like, they're trying to play hard to get or something. They're kind of in, like, feminine energy, but they're trying to get back into, like, their masculine manifesting mode. I don't know what happened. They're trying to throw you off their scent. They feel like you're onto them. Yeah, they were trying to distract you because I feel like they thought you knew too much or something. Or like you knew too much. Yeah, they were definitely trying to throw you off. Like, maybe you had too much control over the situation or something is what they thought. And they wanted there to be like to bring more mystery, like they're trying to like magnetize your connection from like behind the scenes. Okay, Devon. Did you get a new job recently, Pretty in Pink, or something? A new accolade? I feel like you gave him something? Or like you were interested in something new and it made him feel like it bruised his ego or something? He does not want me to be telling you this, first off. But it feels like he saw you like getting a new start. I don't know. I feel like he felt like he wasn't emotionally ready for it. And and now he's like trying to like gain back his willpower or like his like something to do with like again, like masculine, feminine, like it's all very ambiguous, but his like masculine energy back. He's trying to like create more mystery, more magic, more. I feel like maybe you messaged him at like a weird time, like, or something. But yeah, to answer your question, I'm not really as interested in him anymore, though. Oh, okay. I contacted him again after months. He's an ex. Interesting. I definitely see him, like, feeling disappointed. I don't know what... Like, did you, like, give him, like, an update in your life? I'm really curious what made him feel disappointed and, like, he bruised his ego. Or, like, it was... Made him, like... It, like, triggered him almost emotionally. And now he's pulling back and getting into manifesting mode. He's like trying to magnetize or like get back in. I feel like you texting him like made him more aware of like where he is at in his life emotionally with his healing. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. And that's why I see him like wanting to bring more mystery or more intrigue. I think he feels like that. Yeah, yeah, he was. It disappointed him and made him feel small a little bit or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what it was, but okay. It's okay, Tiger. Is it all right if I take Devin's question really quick before you? Is that okay? Um. Okay, Kaylee. Okay, let me update the list. Oh, do what you need, love. Okay, cool, cool. All right, did that. Kaylee, I'm gonna do yours after Tiger Butterfly. Okay. Thank you. All right, Devon, do women find me attractive in public? I've been insecure lately. I see you. Okay, do women find Devon attractive in public? How do women see Devon? Show me Devon's energy. Do they find him attractive when he's out and about? Let's see. Aw. Your spirit guides are very, very cool. And they're sweet. You have like a really, I know this isn't your question, you have a very strong spirit guide. Now, this isn't actually a spirit guide, this is more of an ancestor. You have strong, like, ooh, like very deep, strong roots. But there's someone who is like more of like a recent, someone that you more recently had to say goodbye to. Who has like the most fun, it's like an older man possibly, who's like angelic, I think, even in life, even though they're kind of like sassy. They're like an earth angel who I'm into their energy, who's been through a lot, but they can like see, they can sniff bullshit from a mile away. Who is this? They're great. They're hilarious. They don't take BS from anyone. They're with two other people that you may or may not know in spirit, and they are like dancing with you, supporting you. I wonder who this is. Grandpa? I don't know. Anyway, sign message. Very, very sweet. Yeah. They're like, they like sniff out like lies that women tell or something. That's funny. Anyway, all right, all right. Oh, okay, Tiger. I get that. It's so funny because like I've never really, I was like a Tumblr girl and all that shit back in 2008 when I was in middle school, but I've basically after middle school. Once I got to high school, I just totally kind of stopped. And it's not until recently that I've been more on social media, and I recently stopped again. But holy shit, like it could, my life is significantly better before and after social media. Yeah, no, this spirit guide's like a OG, like really cool. They're making me laugh. Like their presence is just like hilarious. Like they're hilarious. Um, yeah. Yeah, get your head out of the cloud. Fuck that shit. Anyway, all right, Devon. All right, to answer the question, will you, funny guy? Yeah, they do, actually. I don't have to give you bad news, which is great for me. You ugly. No, not quite the contrary. I'll show you, so I'm not bullshitting you. I feel like girls hold back a lot around you, so you're not gonna be able to see it because, like, they're trying to, like, you know, they don't want to take a risk. You know, is trying to, you know, be normal, not take a risk. All right, Devon. I'm gonna show you the cards just so you can you can feel the energy yourself, because this is a very, you know, felt. This is personal. Oh, there's you guys. There's my cheat sheet. That I don't really use. Anyway, so these are the cards. Just take it in. These girls are very much attracted to you. This is like a very potent situation. Lots of fire, lots of friction. This is actually like a doing it card. And this is actually a twin flame soulmates card, but I'm not going to get too crazy with it. So basically, Devon, is it Devon or Devon? Sorry. So basically, what this is saying is that you have like people who admire you from afar. And if, I feel like people look at you and because you have a very like potent aura, you have really broad shoulders. You have like really broad shoulders and like a very like focused face. Like you mean business, and there's something really potent, Devon. Okay. There's something really potent about your drive, and like I feel like when you go to the store, it's like it's a typical guy energy, which is really attractive. But hold, Tiger, I'm in the middle of a reading. You can't be doing this. Okay, hold back. Deep breath. Okay, it's Devon's turn. I will get to yours. Love you. All right. All right. So it's okay. We just want to respect each other. We all have dreams. So the Emperor here, babe. Yeah. There's something when you're really like when you go to the store, it's very typical guy energy. It's like I'm going to Target to get A, B, C. You know, I'm not dilly-dallying, I'm not going around. There's something really attractive about this energy. Say you go to the gym, like you have a routine, like you know how each machine works, and you know, you da 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 da. You're not looking around aimlessly, you know, whatever. It's very attractive to people. And because you're so focused on your task, you might notice people randomly looking at you. And that might make you feel insecure because like it takes you out of kind of your bubble for a second, or your line of focus. And you might be like, oh, did I do something? Like, what did they witness? Like, what did they see? You know, like, oh, did I look angry? I feel like you look angry or like intimidating or like you can like run someone over if you're not careful. But I'm here to tell you that women do find that in particular. It's kind of like what you'd think is a problem isn't really a problem. Maybe it's, you know, something that you can evolve and work on or some shit like that, but it's not a problem at all. It's very attractive. How tall are you, Devon? Are you taller? I feel like if you're taller, girls like that. If you're not taller, you look taller than you are. So say you feel insecure about being short or something. You're not actually short. And even more than that, I feel like you're well proportioned and you look taller than you are. So if you're tall, girls really like that about you. And if you're not tall, you carry yourself in a way that makes you look a few inches taller than you really are. 6'1", yeah, thought so. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, girls definitely find you attractive. Yeah, they'll play it cool. I think they're trying to like I feel like if you don't notice them checking you out right away, then they kind of like play it cool or something. And then you might like feel in your peripheral vision someone looking at you, you know? And then you'll look and you'll be like, "Oh, like was I being weird or something?" But that's just because you were really focused and you didn't catch her at first glance. Yeah, the cards are saying to be open to new interactions, being in the moment. Yeah, there's lots of opportunities coming for long-term success. You're definitely like someone with the Emperor card. How do I, like, you'll get married one day. Like, you'll make a girl very happy one day. These girls see you as that potential. All right, there you go, Devon. I hope you got more than what you bargained for. Okay. Why are you sorry? It's okay, Tyler. Oh, you're welcome, dear. Thank you so much for coming. I love reading for you. Okay, my question. Will you look into the woman I talked to? I can already feel her generosity. I will be gone for a while. She said Josh is a twin flame. She hated saying that. Okay, so she doesn't believe in twin flame energy, but she felt it. So that I need a cleanse. Okay, so look into the woman I talked to. So is she like a tarot reader or something? But I don't really get it. Can you like can you rephrase it for me? Oh, it's your good, Devon. I'd love that. I'd appreciate it. That'd be great. Look forward to reading for you again. Because I feel so much. I know. Okay. So I'm kind of a little bit lost. I need a cleanse. Oh, you do what you need, love. I'm here. I'm told I need to go off social media, so I'll be gone for a while. Okay, that's why you'll be gone. I need a cleanse. Okay. My guides were orchestrating everything. Do as told. I was told not to read cards at the moment. I had posted comments before and it was ghosted. I'm like feeling really lost. I don't know what... I think I got like 1% of what you were trying to say. So help me out a little bit. The twin because of the stigma, because like the cult thing. Don't be sorry. Just say thank you for being patient. You don't have to say anything, really. Don't be sorry a lot. Sometimes I'll apologize to my ancestors. You know, they worked so hard for us to be here. Like, they survived and survived and kept surviving just for us to, like, do what? Eat fucking bonbons and shit. I apologize to my ancestors. Like, oh, sorry, I'm not, like, you know, goddamn, you know, solving world hunger and shit. So, but, you know, don't be sorry. We're all kind of here on the same boat. I was posting comments and it did not post. Let's start there. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So I want to look into this woman. Okay, so we're looking into this woman. So, okay, so this woman, is she a tarot reader? Or is she just like a lady? Where's this woman coming from? Is she in your dreams? Is she a reader online? So I'm going to look into her. She told you about Josh and said that she was a twin flame, even though she don't really look into that. She didn't really believe that so much. Wow, someone's cooking outside and it smells real good. Real good. But you were told that, like, you need to do a cleanse and not read cards at the moment. You don't want to be channeling any demons at the moment. Gotcha. Yeah, I know, but she hated to say it because it's negative, or she thinks it's negative, or because of the stigma, right? Like, she didn't like to say that he was a twin flame because, twin flames can, like, ruin your life. Okay. Yeah, see, like, I don't really do the twin flame thing, really, either, myself. Because of the stigma and connotation. I feel like there needs to be, like, a new word. Because usually there's, like, a dark twin flame and a light twin flame, and I don't know. Okay, so what do you want to know exactly? You want to know about this lady? The actual lady who read it? Because you technically get 2 questions. So I don't know if you paid for 1 or 2, but you technically get 2. So we can start somewhere, and then you can ask one more question after that. And let me fix the list while we're here. Okay, so tell me about this lady. Okay, Tiger. Give me, please, a significator for this reader. Hate's a strong word. Okay, so I see that she's a love reader. She does mostly love readings. God damn, whatever is cooking outside is smelling good as fuck. Oh my, that's good. Alright, excuse me. I don't even know what that's not burgers. I don't know what that is. Man, it smells good. Okay. So here, it's going to tell us a lot, because I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So this is, like, advice in personal matters. I feel like she's older. There is something about age. Is she younger or older than you? Is she, like, an older lady? There's some type of, I don't know how helpful reading her energy is going to be. Because I'm reading her energy, but maybe I'll just ask next if you can just trust her. I feel like she's had like trouble in love in her past, and there might be some things that like haven't been updated within her, and herself. She might be projecting a little bit, which is very easy to do reading cards, you know. It's so all this is really saying is there's some like old information or like outdated information or something. Or sorry, also like if she's older, like she might be, there's like a difference of perspective. This is giving like this is someone who like neglects like businesses and friends who are the same age as them. What does that mean? Yeah, this person kind of gives this like teacher preachy energy of like, I'm older, I know better, this is what you have to do. I've been hurt before, I've seen shit, I know guys. I see she's a good reader, but there's some little bit of like unhealed wound. Or like some like jadedness, or like just like there's something clouding. There's something clouding her energy a little bit here. I feel like she has a strong divine connection, and I see her as a high priestess, but her ego gets in the way of her connection. Like she'll deliver clear messages, but sometimes I don't know, this is her energy. I don't really see you in this. But it's giving very Gemini, like, yeah. Okay, well, this was just her energy, so, I can do that. I see her as a good reader, though. Okay. Yes, that is why she told me to stop reading cards. Because of, like, you feeling cloudy. Okay. Okay, so there's the exchange. So you're saying that she told you to stop reading cards or to stop getting readings? Like, okay. Okay, so with the Lovers, I see... So, I don't really know what more you want me to tell you about her. I do feel like she told you, like, what, she saw. There was some, like, more telling you what you need to do and less, like, I think she's a card reader who is able to tell you what you need to do, but she's not able to necessarily bring it to you unless you ask it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, so she saw that you had a blockage. She didn't like trigger healing in the blockage. She just told you you had this blockage. And why I'm saying that that's cloudy, and why I'm saying that's cloudy is because telling someone the truth that they need to hear can very much be what they need to hear. Sometimes, you know, the truth hurts. People need to hear what they need to hear. But it can cause a shattering. Okay, when you read tarot, there's a certain amount of ethics and morals. Sometimes we can't just tell people what we see, but we have to use our discernment and talk to spirit to know how to deliver the message for this specific person so that it doesn't create, it's kind of like people need to oh shit, 1 second. So I'm seeing that she's a little bit harsh, and there's a little bit, her ego kind of, I'm not saying that she's wrong, but maybe she needs a little cleansing too, or something. But I do see she's gifted, and I do see that, but that's the way my cards are telling me about her energy. So in her head, she's like, however hard this is, like, at least now you know, like, you have these blockages, you have, you know, blah, 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 blah. To me, that's not how I like to read cards. I feel like that is kind of, I don't know, against the ethics. That's not how I read cards. Okay. So what's next? Was there another question? Because in my head, if someone has an entity attached to them, if someone has healing that they need to do, well, the way I like to read, oh, she did? What, for how much money? The way I like to read is I like to tell people what they need to hear, what they're able to hear. And if they can tell psychically that I can help them, then they'll keep coming back. And eventually, we can get to a place where they can feel it, see it, sense it for themselves. Okay. So that's kind of how this channel works. That's how my channel works. Many people have come through and have, over time, the types of questions that they would ask evolve and change. There's some people who I do recommend getting private readings with me. If you would like a private reading, feel free to contact me privately, and I can help you work through, you know, your questions that way. Okay? Right. Yeah, that feels a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. I might not have 10,000 followers, but I'm ethical. Okay. So, Kaylee, are you here? Kaylee. Who is this? Yeah, be careful. That's really... I don't know. Use your intuition. So, is your question really... Is this correct for you? Do you want an intuitive confirmation? Because we can hear all day what a person is like and what type of person someone is. But that doesn't mean anything without our intuition telling us if that's something that we need or don't need. Okay. Because we can make judgments and think things in our head all day long, you know, based on what we hear of people. But it's our intuition that we need to connect with. Okay. So she said she will not allow another assistant to assist, and she will take care of this personally. Okay. Is this for Tiger or not for Tiger? Okay. Intuition confirmation for Tiger. Okay. So I got the Chariot. This is saying move on with confidence. It says this is about taking charge and moving on confidently. This is saying to take time out for your own quiet reflection. And then from there, you can move with confidence. Okay. I'm unclean. I'm curious who this reader was now. Yeah. I can't tell you who to work with and who not to work with. Okay. But take charge. Love to you too, Tiger. Never what? Yeah. Just know that it's all inside you. Never tell each other what to think or feel. Mm-hmm. Do you have another? Did you pay for another one? Tiger. I'm not sure if you've come into my room. I don't know. I feel like we just met, but that means a lot to me. It's very sweet of you. Okay, if you have another reading that you would like, you can post it in the chat. I'm not sure if you've come in with different energies over the or not, but definitely do what is best for you. She said Josh was a twin flame. I never read on Josh. I'm not sure. Would you like for me to pull a card for him? Or the twin flame. I've got the star and the sun. That's really interesting because that's very much like twin flame type energy, just because we have like the sun and the star, which are both like two suns. So if you would like for me to tell you what I think a twin flame is, I feel like, ooh. Okay, it's, what is that? Okay. If you want, she said Spirit was screaming at her about it to say it. I don't know. I'm not feeling that strong, but what I am seeing is the sun and the star. So there's someone here who well, first off, the sun and the star are both suns technically. The sun's a star, and if you got close enough to another star, it'd be like the sun. Okay. Or if you know, whatever, like theoretically speaking. So that's what I find is interesting about it, is that they're both like fiery entities, right? So that's just kind of interesting coincidence. It looks like one person here is kind of still in like a healing process, and then okay, and then the other person here has a healthy sense of ego. So there's someone here who's still healing right now, and they might be, there's one person here who might be more kind of like in, oh, Allie, hey babe, thank you. Okay, and then this other person might have gone through or needed less healing, or has gone through their healing process and has gotten to a stable place, to a very, their fire is at a very conscious place. I think the star is still trying to figure out their conscious fire. Okay, and that's why I don't know if this is a twin flame. I'm not even really sure what that is, to be completely honest. I kind of forgot. I think I used to know. I kind of just like forgot it. To be perfectly honest. But what I can tell from here is that a twin, this flame energy is not very grounded. When you put fire onto the earth, it burns. Okay. So it takes two people who are very much stable in all their elements and has that conscious fire and knows how to work with their emotions, their mind is a tool, and they're stable financially and in work. Okay, so if both of these people, if they have this type of energetic chemistry, okay, whatever you want to call it, it will only, quote, work if they're both completely grounded in every element of their life, or at least are in that magician energy. and knows how to roll with the punches, okay? That's how you ground this. Or else it can completely burn everything that you have. Even if it's a little bit, whatever stability you have, this, when gone unchecked, a connection like this can engulf and can really threaten your stability, okay? So that's what I have to say about the cards I see. And this is regardless of signs or whatever. Cassie, oh my God, did you get my message? So I hope Tiger, that kind of brought some light to ya. Hey, maybe I hope that maybe have brought more consciousness to your own fire, so to speak. But yeah. Because, like, it's not about being perfect or perfectly healed or whatever. It's about claiming your own authority, your own inner authority, your own accountability and responsibility of your own life. Okay. Yeah, make sure yeah, get into your body. Get into that magician. Yeah, get all your elements and ducks in a row. It's cool. Yeah, you just get grounded, do some breathing, meditation, stuff like that. Not necessarily meditations. I like breathing meditations. Oh, you're welcome. Feel free to email me if you need support. Cassie, go ahead and post your question, boo. Hey, and Tiger Butterfly, are you still here? I have one last message. Tiger, if you are still here, if you haven't left yet. Tiger. Paging Tiger. Are you here still? Tiger. Oh, that's too bad. All right. Oh well. Just in case you are listening, the Star card is healing from the past, and there's it's a very thought-based card, lots of thinking and healing what you think needs to be healed. The Sun card, though, is the eternal, I'm hearing eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. The Sun card is about taking things for face value, in contrast to the Star. It's about taking things for face value, and you'll be a lot happier if you take things for face value. Not reading too much into it. Not making all the connections. Just, it is what it is. All right. Cass, yeah. Cass. Okay. Don't tell me. I closed my eyes. Because I'm like, in my head, I was like, she's not saying much. Maybe that's on purpose. Like, maybe it's like by design. Like, she just wants straight up. So, I'm just gonna, you can say whatever you want. I'm just not gonna look. And then I'm gonna look. Alright. Okay. For Cass. General love reading for Cassie. Ace of Swords. Seeing the truth, a new mindset, observing something, getting the truth about something, watching someone heartbreak, fuck, justice, Hanged Man. Okay, not looking too great right now. Hope, unless it just rained when you were out in public, when you came across somebody. Maybe it was just raining that day. It was a cloudy day and it was raining. Is that what is that what happened? Okay, so Justice. This is Libra, Hangman, Pisces, Libra, Pisces energy. Justice, Hanged Man. Okay. Who is who? Okay, there's someone here. Okay, I'm getting like romantic, like feelings of romance, like dominating the thinking of somebody. Okay, this is someone who is like, their mind is dominated by love. And they are, this is bondage with the Hanged Man, the dominatrix guy at Pride Festival. Okay, that's him. I'm getting like the Hanged Man, I'm seeing that. So you get to, so you're suspicious. I see what this is. You're very suspicious, like, observant of this guy. This guy ignored you because there is like a heartbreak. They feel rejected. Yeah, because you don't like him. They feel rejected. They ignored you because they're, I feel like that's like, they're very much dominated, which is honey. It's like all they really think about is how they are perceived romantically. Like their persona is very much dominated by how they are in the bathroom, in the bedroom, which I don't know if this is like a part of it, but I have seen that commonality in the BDSM community. It's like, I'm pretty vanilla, you know, and it's very second. It's my persona in the bedroom doesn't really like come out and like affect my style in any way. This person is very much like, who they are in the bedroom is like a big part of their identity in some way here. And that I think is like common in the BDSM world. Not that I really have much experience there, if I don't. This person's stubborn. Yeah, I feel like how they behaved, or like you observed a truth about somebody in love. So I don't know why this energy is coming up really heavily. Now there's a King of Cups in the world. What the fuck is this? There's a King of Cups who has a lot of anxiety that things have changed between the two of you. Me too. Me too, Cassie. I don't want it any other way. I'm cool with that. A little light choking. That's fine. I'm having another baby. That song's a banger. That's great. Okay. Okay. So there's a King of Cups here who is afraid of like things changing between you. What happened? Was this? I'm seeing someone stonewalling someone else as well. Someone walking away from like an ego fight. There's also like power imbalances as well. This can't be. I'm gonna reshuffle because this can't be the dominatrix guy. Does that sound like someone else, that energy I just read? Does that sound like somebody else? It does. Okay. I feel like you're the one stonewalling, not them. I feel like that's your energy. Because the main energy... Okay, so is someone's... It looks like someone is still interested in you that you are kind of shutting out. Or, like, they would want to, like, propose something to you. Like, they might really want to, like, date you. But, like, you're like, oh, you're all talk. So I do see this person having a dark side. And I feel like you see it. And that they're a hard worker. I feel like they want to work on it or something. Like, they have potential. But, like, you don't trust them. Because of, like, some drama or, like, some, like, red flag. Like, real bad red flag. But this person's still... That kind of changed everything. And you're kind of like, oh, I'm just kind of doing my own thing over here. Having fun. Working hard. I feel like this person, like, doesn't really like that energy. I feel like you being in this, like, fun, kind of stable energy, with a little bit ups and downs here and there, to make it exciting, keep it fun. I feel like that might have made them insecure, and now they want to, like, woo you. Who is this? Does this make sense, or am I reading this wrong? Is my thinking clouded, or is this something? I feel like you're putting up a boundary to someone's offer of love, because you don't know what else is... You're like, I don't really know you that well. And, like, I don't really trust you. Because of, like, you moved funny before. And it's not really, like, my, like, story. Like, it's not really the story I want. Like, there's something there that's just, like... I don't know, like, red flag. Sex, though... Oh, you thought it was just okay? Did he, like, get emotional? What happened? Did the other reading... Was my other reading inaccurate? What was that? Because, like, I felt like I was attacked spiritually that night, and you have an amazing intuition, and I should have fucking listened to you. Just let me know if what happened. That, because is this that person? Because, like, I mean, when I read that, I did see you, like, feeling, like, really confident in yourself after, like, not getting attached or anything like that. So this still could have been the aftermath. But I'm just curious how that actually played out, if this is that person. Yeah, you won't hurt my feelings if you're like, girl, it was nothing like that. He never called me. I was like, no. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. And he felt, like, really weird about that, too. Like, he felt like, I don't know if, like, he got into his head. Ooh. And I'm getting a pass card. Yeah, he's healing something from the past. I don't know if he knows this yet. You know what I mean? Did I say that? Something like that? I love that. Okay, so that's brat energy, the Queen of Wands. Okay. So I was like, I saw you, like, not really caring, but, like, feeling really good after, like, on your own right. Like, feeling like the reset button click. So, let me do a quick past, present, future to wrap this up for love. Because, like, you're telling me what happened. Sometimes my cards just like to freaking talk shit and read drama. Alright. Okay, so, what's that sound? Interesting. Okay, so I'm seeing you dealing with difficult people in the past. Okay, so difficult people in the past, definitely relationship issues that weren't healed, began to heal in love with different connections in the past. So, I see you being, this is my captain card, the King of Cups. So I feel like there's been some difficult people, and I feel like, you felt like you've had to support everyone, basically. Like, you never really get the support. You're kind of always the supporting one in the past. And I feel like you're healing from that. You're healing from always needing to be the strong one for everybody. Like, I'm 5'3". Anyway, I don't know how tall you are. But, yeah. And I feel like in the past, like, love has been, it's just like, okay, like, it's another connection, like, that, you know, we need to heal, you know, like, oh, okay, like, it's like still being projecting new issues, like, okay, like, this relationship is karmic, you know, like, this person, like, I need to heal with this person needs to heal, I'm realizing, blah, 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 blah. But that kind of, whether you realize it or not, I feel like your love has grown stronger. Like your ability to identify love has grown stronger. Your self-love has grown stronger. I feel like love in your environment has grown stronger. Outside of romantic relationships, have healed. And that's a really beautiful, advancement when it comes to love. And that's the past energy. So, excuse me. This current energy, I feel like with the King of Cups, this is like emotional understanding, creativity, family issues are like in your favor now. This is also like the ideal romantic partner and protector. I feel like you've like found your ideal, which is great because like your ability to identify that has improved so much because you've done all the healing. And I feel like, or at least you know how to heal now, you know what I mean? It's less of like this big scary monster. Like you kind of have tamed the beast, the inner beast. Yeah. So there's more emotional understanding within yourself and like and all that. But I see a King of Cups. So someone who like shows a lot of traits that's in your present energy. I don't know if there's one person in particular who stands out to you as being like an actual option here. Someone who like kind of shows like maturity and emotional understanding. But then I'm also seeing it in the future when it comes to love. I'm seeing someone who like needs your help, like who's gonna like come to you with anxieties in love. And I feel like these are two different people. So I feel like in the past, it's always been the same person. And if someone shows up like with this like seemingly like you feel like they're emotional, like you've identified, oh, this person has healthy attachment style, this person is someone that I can actually evolve and like grow a real relationship with. Like I feel like you've identified that in people, and then they've always come and have, you've had to heal them or nurture them or baby them or something like that. And then you realized like, oh, there's other important things that I missed that now you are able to identify. So I feel like if you're still attracting guys like this, that is residual energy from the past. And it's going to be so much quicker now because you can like identify it like clockwork now. Like the red flags, all of that are very, very like, you're like a pro with it. And you're like not afraid of like cutting things out, and you're protecting your energy, and it's really beautiful. This like these values, and like your aura is like really strong right now. But I do see someone in love coming up to you, coming with anxieties, but this is not, there's actually like a good one eventually. Who is there? One person like, I have issues too. Yeah, literally. Yeah, a lot of guys I've seen have ex issues, and it's annoying. Yeah, yeah, it's hard to avoid. Um, like, but again, I feel like clarify this 9 of Swords. Okay, now clarify. I got it. Okay. See, okay, so you're like better identifying like immature emotions from someone who's like fully healed emotionally. Is that how you feel right now? Or at least that's what you're like working on. Because I see these Knight of Cups coming towards you with like these like this trauma, like someone trauma dumping. It is going to happen. Someone is going to trauma dump on you. Who is the right person for Cassie coming in? Tell me the status on Cassie's person. The Star. Clarify the Star. 4 of Cups. Well, on the bright side, this is the card of being guided towards a soulmate. So your person is being guided towards you. The cards are saying that there's a connection between you energetically. They are kind of focused on, or it's not that they're healing. It looks like they aren't fully listening to their intuition, yet they know what to look for, and they've done it before, and they know how to, but for whatever reason they're like stuck on what the things that they think they need to do, or the person that they think they need to be towards other people, instead of fully reinvesting their emotional energy into themselves. So they're kind of like in this state of contemplation, contemplating if I should follow my intuition, or if I need to like tie up loose ends, or just double check and make sure I'm doing the right thing, for the 5th time. I feel like they're being guided towards you. And it's interesting because once you take this cup from Spirit, and like the more you follow your intuition and recognize when you're being divinely guided, and like not, and like just strengthening that connection, it will in turn it will prompt them to do the same thing. Like you'll mirror each other. and then eventually strengthening that own muscle within you. They'll do the same thing, and you will be drawn to each other that way. I'm not just saying this as like a theory. This is literally, I'm getting the Star here and the Four of Cups. Yeah, but there's still, I'm not even getting focused on exes or past disappointments as much as I'm feeling like, this feeling of like, this is just the reality. Like, this is just the way people are. It's like almost like feeling jaded. And it's like, okay, I can follow my intuition, but it doesn't mean my soulmate's going to be following their intuition. Like, they can be stuck feeling, you know, in the same thing. If that makes sense, Cassie? But I feel like energetically, the way to, like, fix that trap of, like, oh, all I've ever known is disappointment, which is very real human emotion. Like, how can I expect my person to be okay in this life? Like, in this crazy fucking world? Like, my person's probably lost out at sea somewhere. Like, I'm losing faith. So, you know, my soulmate probably got blown up by a bomb. It's very sad state in the world. But the cards are saying that there's still hope. But until then, yeah, Callie, you're like balancing out things and cutting, like, you're like really, like, you're in control, but you're co-creating. And you, yeah. Okay, Cassie, I adore you. Kaylee, are you here? Oh, you're welcome, my dear. What the fuck is that sound? What are they doing out there? I don't recognize it. Okay, is anyone here from the free list? Kaylee, Viola, meditation. Anyone here? Okay, I'll give it like 3 more minutes. If no one shows up in like 3 minutes, then I'm gonna go. I'll actually run to the bathroom and I'll come back and we'll see. Okay, well, I think that's it for me tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I love you. Bye.